that moves directly into The Flash, a fantastic movie that I really love,
Here it is. TC, The Flash is set to release on digital platforms July 18th.
Are you kidding? What? Correct me if I'm wrong. It hasn't even been out for 2 weeks, right? Or maybe just over 2 weeks?
No, so it released, I believe, June 16th. So it won't even be, it'll be like a month and 2 days.
Isn't it common for successful movies to be in theaters for like 2.5, 3 months?
Yeah. I mean, look at Guardians. When did Guardians come out? Actually, do you remember? I can look.
I think it was 2 weeks before The Flash.
Was it two? Excuse me. Was it 2 weeks before? Actually, it was. Yeah, it kind of was. It was May 5th is when Guardians was released, and it's still in theaters, my friend. And I believe Guardians is already up to like $830 something million. So it's still making money, which means it's still gonna be in theaters. So the fact that The Flash
after barely a month,
that's why I said we can wait. Like, we don't need to go see this, because in a few weeks here, we'll just be able to stream it.
I mean, I didn't expect it to do well. Like, I expected it to do badly. I don't think I expected it to do as badly as it is.
I didn't either. Like, I thought it would, honestly, I thought it would do like...
I thought it would at least pull Black Adam numbers.
Yeah. Like, my projection was like 600 million, 700 million, like around there. But I looked at the recent projections of this film, and it just went past $200 million. Like, just now. Yeah. And the budget for this was $230 million. So
double that marketing cost.
Exactly. Fucking flop.
This movie will be lucky if it breaks even.
Oh my God, dude. Which isn't going to happen, but they'll be lucky if it does. Like, it's shit if fucking Michael Keaton can't get people in the fucking theater, sir. Like, that's how you know it's bad.
I haven't heard anything good.
Yeah, I really haven't heard anything good as well. It's like, wow, I'm kind of glad that we kind of waited.
I'm glad, yeah.
We, like, even the Tuesday, which is cheaper, like, it's still not worth a Tuesday fucking $5 or $6 price. So.
Now, here's my question.
Mm-hmm.
How much of it do you think is the quote unquote star of the movie, and how much of it is just that the movie's shit?
Yeah, I mean, you're getting 2 Ezra Millers in the movie, right? Ezra Millers, who was choking pregnant bitches, who was throwing chairs at people's heads in Hawaii, who had at his compound had, kids next to bullets and guns on the floor. I mean, who was talking to 14, 15-year-olds, you got 2 of those in the film.
The Mad Ghost Wizard strikes again.
2 of them. You see how I said 2 of them? Because that's how
well done.
Thank you, sir. Maybe I'll put that in the title too of this topic here. I'll title it something about The Flash, and I'll be like, is it because of 2 of them? Oh man. But yeah. So I don't. So okay. So my question to you is, do you feel like it's because of two Ezra Millers? Do you think it's the film itself? Or do you think it's because of James Gunn's slot release and people just not even giving a fuck about this universe?
I mean, all three of them clearly play a role. No, I mean, like, I haven't watched any reviews because I'm trying to stay relatively. But even just the basic chatter I've been hearing,
Mm,
it's not good.
yeah.
Like, it's not even like funny bad. It's just like PlayStation 3 cutscene, I think was a phrase I heard thrown around.
So it's funny that you say that because there was actually an article, and I wish I knew where it was because I would pull it up. If I can find it, I'll pull it in the description box below. But there was an article where the director said that the CGI was done like that on purpose.
That's a freaking lie. You don't do that kind of shoddy CGI work. Oh, that is one other thing I heard is that the CGI from the CGI has not improved from the previews.
No,
And
yeah.
we made a video about that already.
Yeah.
So
yep.
if that was deliberate, let's grant his his claim. How much did he hate his job? just wondering.
Oh man.
How much disdain do they have for the IP?
That's a good question. That is a good question. Oh man, yeah, The Flash. Well, let me ask you this: how do you feel about the upcoming DC slate now? So next we have Blue Beetle, then you have Aquaman, Lost Kingdom with Amber Turd. So, which I think is going to be shit in the bed, personally, no pun intended. But
I just don't care.
Yeah,
I think I'm kind of in the James Gunn slate has been announced, and we know it's not connected. So
correct. Yeah,
I think that's kind of where I am, at least personally.
no. I think I'm kind of there too. Like, I feel like for the Beetle and Aquaman, I'm just gonna wait for streaming. If anything, this should tell them maybe we should put these movies on streaming because people don't give a shit. And apparently, and from testing, this Flash movie was supposed to be like the best superhero movie ever. Like they were pumping this movie up. Even James Gunn said this was, which I know he was being full of shit. He was just trying to get people to watch it. But even he came out and was like, "Oh, the Flash is like so good." And I'm just like everybody was just pumping this movie up, and then this movie is a fucking flop. So I feel like Warner should just write these other two movies off and just put them on a streaming service.
I mean,
personally,
the thing is, in theory, nothing is stopping these movies from being like standalone diamonds in the rough. In theory, that is completely possible. In practice, I don't think they're competent enough to pull that off.
I don't think so either. I mean, Blue Beetle, we already saw a line from there that in the trailer about Batman being a fascist. So, I mean, I don't even know why you would even put that line in your trailer. Like, that just turns a lot of people off right there.
As it should.
Yeah. Like, at least if that's your ideology, at least wait until people are actually watching the fucking movie and then you drop that line. But I don't know. They just couldn't help themselves.
Once they've already paid their money.
Yeah. But they can't help themselves, Can't help themselves.
And I still don't know if I trust James Gunn to head an entire universe.
I don't know either. I mean, those Guardian movies were good because that's James Gunn. Like, that's his wheelhouse. Like, that's Guardians, but Superman, like that's an entire different tone. You know what I mean? So like
James Gunn is into the weird, the psychedelic shit, the stuff that the writers were clearly on something when they came up with it.
exactly, like he's the Suicide Squad. Like I love that movie. James Gunn was all over it. I love the comedy in it. Like I enjoyed it a lot. But that's a different tone from a Superman film. So I don't know, man.
And then again with Guardians, we said this before, but the reality is Guardians had goodwill of Marvel
Yeah,
at its peak.
yeah.
So people were like, "Oh, I'll give Guardians a shot. Marvel's done pretty good, more or less."
No, that's true. That's
This
true.
like what is the in the last like 10 years, what was the last DC movie that was genuinely good? I don't think the Dark Knight trilogy would already be over at that point, I would think, right? So,
Yeah.
okay, let's just say after the Dark Knight trilogy, when was the last like genuinely just
That's a good question. Yeah. I mean, I don't think any of them have been genuinely good. I think the Batman was close. It was
yeah,
close. Like that third act, though, is just like, wow.
yeah.
And it went on a bit too long. It went on a bit too long.
And the Joker should not have a sequel. It was a
No.
perfectly fine, well executed
Yeah.
standalone story.
I was gonna say that movie did really well. Yeah. I mean, one out of how many movies have they put out that actually genuinely was good? Just the one. But here's the issue with that. So like because the Joker made over $1 billion, like they had no choice. Like they had to make a sequel. Like it's just like that's an industry thing. If it does over $1 billion, it gets a sequel. It shouldn't. It should be a standalone, but it's gotta be a sequel.
I mean, there was actually a story to be told with that, which honestly surprised me. I wasn't expecting the Joker to be that good.
I think honestly, I think a lot of people weren't expecting that. It was kind of, a diamond in the rough, a diamond in the rough. So,
And yet, at the time, it was a completely isolated, contained story.
correct.
Proof that you can, in theory, pull that off.
Pull that off. Yeah. 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 I mean, Man of Steel, that was meh.
I had a much higher opinion of Man of Steel when I watched it than I do now.
Yes, correct. Correct. Batman versus Superman was meh.
That was awful.
What else was it? The Justice League movie was meh. Like it just people.
And the Snyder cut was meh. Let's be honest. Like
Yeah.
it wasn't. There was no. Darkseid just forgot where the Earth is. Not only did Darkseid forget, but his entire army, the only defeat they ever suffered, they all forgot.
They all forgot.
And you mean I don't. People were like, "Well, it could be a PTSD response." I'm like, Darkseid doesn't get PTSD. He is incapable of it.
It's fucking Darkseid.
It's the same problem I had with Hulk getting punked by Thanos and then being afraid to fight him again.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
not the Hulk.
Yep.
It would just piss the Hulk off more.
Exactly. Which in turn will make him stronger. Like I think they forgot about that little caveat, the more pissed he gets, the stronger he gets. But
And he doesn't get afraid. I don't think the Hulk is capable of fear.
he just gets angry.
Sorry,
Yeah.
I didn't mean to get on my soapbox there, but
No. I don't know. The DCU, man, it's not doing well. It's now, but comic movies as a whole right now just isn't doing well. So here we are. But I think if we're going to review The Flash, Blue Beetle, and Aquaman, we can wait till they come out on stream.
Yeah, none of them really catch me.
Yeah,
And to be honest, I wasn't very inclined to watch The Flash, except for the channel.
exactly. So yeah. Any last things you want to add, sir?
Run, Barry, run on the streaming.
Oh, that was good.
Thanks.
Well, we thank you guys for tuning in. We do ask that you smash that like button, subscribe, leave a comment, let us know what you guys think. Hit that bell for notifications, share this video out there, and you guys take care.
Bye, everyone.